don't see an end to this. And now I'm hearing people saying that we are going to be wearing masks for a very long time. That the way they're shutting schools down. We have in my neighborhood, we have a lot of businesses that are just shuttered now permanently, and I keep sitting saying to myself that the cure or the remedy for this COVID is far worse than the disease itself. I
Hmm.
mean, okay, I know people are dying, but these people already have some sort of conditions prior to catching the illness. And I just want to know, why aren't they the ones that are being locked away while the rest of us, a quarantine is where the sick have to be locked away. A quarantine is not where the healthy have to be locked away.
I think
And this
this
is,
I think this is the quintessential moment of our time as Americans. There is no other way for, that I can see that you can put it. This is the biggest test America has faced, and I don't know, perhaps ever, when it comes to retaining and fighting for just the civil liberties of Americans, not from outside forces, but from internal forces. Abraham Lincoln, I mean, he quoted the scripture like, "A house divided against itself cannot stand," and this is specifically what this is intended to do. Division has already been taking place from a political standpoint for God knows how long. Trump getting into Obama in office, when he was in office, division was getting at pretty much the highest rate it had been in a very, very long time. And then when Trump got into office, it has increased dramatically. And the idea is to divide Americans into two parties and into two mindsets. And it's done an incredibly good job. And all of a sudden you realize how many people you notice are buyers into what the government is selling and those who are just not buying into it. And I encourage your listeners, and I have a feeling, bro, that your listeners are probably a little bit like us, that we're defiant in the mindset of, we know as Americans, we have certain liberties that maybe a lot of other places don't have, but we have also sacrificed so much to keep them. And I just challenge your listeners to say, no, we're not going to live this life. We're not going to do it.
yeah,
I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm not going to do some of these things. Now, look, I'm not saying don't wear a mask. What I'm saying is that if you are of the mindset, and you mentioned this earlier, if you are of the mindset that I don't want to wear this mask is stupid, then don't wear it. The only way that you will lose your liberties is if you do not fight for them. If you do not say, you wear your mask, that's fine, but you're not going to come up to me and tell me to wear a mask. You're not going to tell me how to wear a mask. You're not going to do it. Neither will I come up to you and tell you to take off that mask. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to infringe on your personal liberties, your personal space, so that I can feel like I have some type of power.